What's up, everyone? Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Make your mark with Iron Mag Labs and remember to use discount code IronDuke15. Save 15% off of everything at checkout. Oh boy. So, Nick Strength and Power, very, very popular YouTuber. How could you not know who I'm talking about? The most popular YouTuber right now. Made a 6-minute video on his vlog channel, unmonetized channel, he says. That basically is entirely related to the fact that Phil Heath took a snub at YouTube vloggers or, wannabe journalists or whatever, and he took great offense at this and spent 6 minutes talking about it. And as someone who Phil Heath has blocked, who Phil Heath will not acknowledge, I can tell you that you just got to deal with it. The guy cannot accept criticism. I wish we could talk, but I believe you have me blocked also, but that's okay. The point is, Nick, by the way, we had a really successful NPC-free seminar in Newport, Kentucky, which I think is like a rock star from where you live. So when we have another one, we would love it for you to come out. But the point is that you just got to deal with it. I mean, obviously Phil got what he wanted. He said something that took all of, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. You made a 6-minute video about it. So, and you even acknowledge it gets under your skin. The best thing to do with Phil is to ignore him. I mean, I would like to be friends again, or not even friends. We were never friends, but I would like to be able to say, hello, Phil, and Phil say, hello, whoever you are, or hello, Christian, or hello, Strength Addicts, or in this case, Iron Mag Labs. But, I was in a group in Pittsburgh with Roelly, Hector Mendoza, Nathan Diasha, and I don't know, 2 or 3 other people, and Phil was in that group, and he spoke to everybody in the group except for me, and it was super awkward. But you know what? You just deal with it. I didn't go make a YouTube video, but then again, years ago, would I have made a YouTube video? Yeah, because I'm 40 and you're probably 22 or something, and I understand, and I'm not saying that I'm more mature or more enlightened. I'm just saying it's Phil Heath, and that should be enough. Okay, so let's talk some bodybuilding. This weekend, today, right now, as you watch this video, the Arnold Classic Australia in Melbourne is taking place. This is Tony Doherty's gem. And I gotta tell you something. This show is literally going to be a war. I mean, an all-out war. You've got 2 guys from last year, Roelly and Bonac, that are gonna go at it. You got William Bonac, who barely lost to Brandon Curry 2 weeks ago in Columbus. You got Josh Lenarkowitz. You got, my gosh, Josh Lenarkowitz, is looking bigger than a house, and he's from Australia. I mean, that's a guy that's going to want to do real well. And then you got Luke Sandow, who a lot of people, not just message board people at the gym or something like that, but real pundits in the sport comparing him to Dorian Yates. I mean, that's a pretty big comparison. I mean, Luke and Josh are 2 guys that are definitely very, very much dangerous. And then you got Roelly, who I just wrote an article at Iron Magazine, and I love Roelly, and the fact he apologized for not doing well. Who does that except for him and Big Ramy? I mean, these are people that really care about the fans and the stage and the sport and the promoters. And to get on stage in Columbus with a food virus and bad knees and smaller legs shows how much you care. That's why he got the People's Choice Award at last year's Mr. Olympia, and why I suspect he's competing in Melbourne this weekend. Not because he feels like he can win, but because he probably gave his word and he's doing the right thing. Now, I gotta say, this event, William Bonac all day. He barely lost to Brandon Curry, who's not doing the competition in Australia, which is smart, because I believe if you win the Arnold Classic in Columbus, which to me is the most important one, then the only thing you should be thinking about in the future is the Mr. Olympia. That's it. So, William Bonac barely lost to Brandon Curry. He's going to kick ass in Melbourne. Believe that. Oh yeah, one more thing about the Arnold Classic Columbus 2 weeks ago. King George Brown, top 5 again. I predicted him to win the contest, but he got top 5, which is very, very awesome. And the reason that I mentioned King George Brown is because, I've been to the Tricky Jackson, to the shows in Columbus, to the Vince's Supplement Expo, and a whole bunch of places. Posing clinics too. And people see George, especially men's physique competitors, and they go nuts. They want a picture with him, they want to pick his brain, they want to take a video with him, whatever. For George not to be considered a quote unquote top guy by the media is crazy. And he beat Sadiq, by the way, too. And that'll do it for another week of the Iron Duke Speaks presented by IronMagLabs.com. Make your mark with Iron Mag Labs.